welcome to your daily gaming update for Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. I am your host, Joe. Sources for these updates are in the description. For our first update, a trailer has surfaced for Total War Pharaoh by Sega. The series is shifting to Egypt in its next edition, subtitled Pharaoh. The game is expected to release in October of this year. Players will experience three cultures during an Egyptian New Kingdom at the end of the Bronze Age. Players can expect in the game a customizable campaign that includes dynamic battles. Other noted gameplay details include random starting positions, various resource settings, the ability to toy with natural disasters, more dynamic battles, and shifts in weather, including the presence of thunderstorms and sandstorms. For our second update, Warhammer 40,000 Boltgun releases today, May 23rd, on Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. The game is published by Focus Entertainment and developed by Auric Digital, and is identified as an action first-person shooter with pixel graphics and a part of the Warhammer 40K series. The game looks and plays like a 90s retro shooter. Reviews thus far are overwhelmingly positive for the game. The channel covered the release of the Boltgun trailer in episode 2 of Last Week in Gaming, available on YouTube and podcast services. For our third update, the Callisto Protocol official Riot Mode bundle releases today, May 23rd as well, where players and fans can undergo the ultimate test to compete for high scores against waves of various biophages and a familiar robotic enemy. The mode takes place in an undiscovered area of Black Iron Prison, and the DLC available for almost $10 are for those that did not purchase the season pass for the game. The DLC bundle is available across platforms: PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. The channel has cleared 29 waves thus far, and that video is available on YouTube. Reference the URL in the sources of the description. For our fourth update, Cuff, the magical and sentient bracelet worn by Pharaoh in Forespoken, has been officially debuffed regarding its chatter in a new patch that releases today, May 23rd. Players with the new patch can adjust the frequency of content or banter that takes place between Pharaoh and Cuff during open world activities. This patch is in a response by Square Enix to criticism expressed about the game, specifically its dialogue. This is only one update this week, as the patch is released ahead of the Friday launch of the game's DLC, In Tanta We Trust. For our fifth update, a PlayStation blog released on the topic of how Square Enix built Valisthea and the content within it as a fantastical, believable, and habitable world for Final Fantasy XVI. There is much to unpack in this blog. However, the blog accentuates the depth of dimension and development that has gone into building Valisthea. Multiple teams have individual responsibilities to enhance Valisthea, extending to environmental artists, level designers, combat teams, and more. The blog does mention that players can experience a public demo that will release ahead of the game's full launch. The demo is scoped to the opening hours of the game, entailing a flashback to a key period in Clive Rossfield's youth. This part of the game introduces or alludes to what is yet to happen in the game. Consult the source in the description to delve deeper into further details. For our sixth update, Mortal Kombat 1 system requirements thus far detail that it is a 100GB install. A Steam page is available for the game, and the Steam requirements, as expected, are included. The remaining system requirements are not demanding for the game, as the title is expected to maintain a target frame rate of 60. Mortal Kombat 1 is noted as a reboot and a sequel that officially releases September 19th, 2023. The channel has coverage for Mortal Kombat 1 in episode 7 of Last Week in Gaming, and daily gaming updates from May 18th as well as the 19th. So do listen into those if you have not yet already for more coverage on the game. In relevance, at the Summer Game Fest on June 8th this year, Ed Boon will appear during a broadcast to talk about the game, as well as the accompaniment for the audience showing what will be the world gameplay premiere of the game. For our 7th update, Season of the Deep launches today, May 23rd, and Bungie's Destiny dev team has released notes on Update 7.1.0 for it. The update has much to unpack. The update extends to Crucible, Trials of Osiris, raids, dungeons, and more. Exotic armor tuning is also included in this update, extending to all classes. For Destiny players interested in any of the changes, please consult the source in the description to understand what changes Bungie has introduced. Additionally, the channel has covered the upcoming updates to Season of the Deep, so check back on previous episodes of Last Week in Gaming and daily gaming updates for those details. Well, that's it for this daily gaming update. You can look forward to a daily gaming update for Wednesday, May 23rd. Never miss a daily gaming update by subscribing to the channel on YouTube or selecting the follow button on your podcast service of choice. Let me leave you now with the words of Commander Shepard from Mass Effect. I should go.